Alright, for those that's not understanding what this is, um, if you take this here, A2, that would have been the very first draw that this game had, which is right here, 10/27/2006. Okay, your first number was odd, your second number was odd, your third number was odd, the fourth number was odd, and the fifth number was even. So that means that this first game, the first numbers movements, that's exactly what they was. So the first number being odd goes here in F. Had it been even, it would have put a 1 here for even. So the first game, F or H only will change. The second game, which is an even game, G or I only will change. For game 2, the numbers were 2, 12, 18, 28, 39, so 4 evens and 1 odd. So since F cannot change or H cannot change, either G or I will have to change. Had the first number for the game or the second draw been odd, you would have 1, 1, 0, 0. Second number or the first number was even, so you have 1 odd, 0 odds on the even games, 0 odds on the odd games, and now you have 1 even on an even game. So we have 1 even or 1 odd that occurred on an odd game. These three were the same, and you have now on the second game you have 1 odd, and now you have 1 even on the even games. So this is not going to count up from game 1 number was odd, game 2 the number was even, and then game 3 the number was odd, and it would not count up from if G was even or odd. It's only going to take place from F by itself. So all that means is if you scroll down to game 30, that the first number has been odd 9 times on an odd game. For game 30 here, the number has been odd 4 times on an even game. The number has been even 6 times on an odd game, and the number is now 1 time even on an even game. I'm sorry, that would be actually 11 times because it was 1 time up here. Game 27 was the last of the single digit counters. Now, F through I will take care of the first number by position. K through N will take care of the second number. P through S the third, U through X for the fourth, and Z through AC for the fifth. Okay, this is working just as you see the numbers here, smallest to largest. So F and H will only change or count up from the previous on odd draws 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. And G and I will only change or count up depending on movement on even draws. If with game 2 this 1 has to carry down, this 0, the 1 in F has to carry down, and the 0 in H has to carry down, because G or I will be the only two that has the possibility of changing. Get back to game 3. this 0 here in G3 and this 1 in I3 has to carry down, because F4 and H4 are the only two that has a possibility of changing. Now your number will be odd, or your next number will be even. There's no other way around it. It'll never change. It will be odd or it will be even. Again, I've not updated because I've been working on some stuff. So I'm going to scroll down to where the last game I have updated is. You'll have to bear with me because this mouse is the pits. Okay, for game 4,989. That's an odd game. So you can see here my 8 is carried down and my 6 is carried down from game 4988. So that tells me that either the next number is going to be odd. We'll make this 2, 8, 3, 6. Or the next number is going to be even, and it will be 1, 8, 4, 6. Same thing for the second, third, fourth, and fifth position. And then if the numbers go up or down themselves, will be AE through BB. And if you've downloaded this book, it is just what you're seeing are just these results pasted over into that book as values, because I'm not giving away the full 9 things that I do track. Okay, let's go to totals. Okay, these totals, it's in that book too, or the second book, or no, it's in the All Counters book, sorry. If you count just the even and odd and the numbers going down and up by themselves, you have, that's 2 movements for each position. The first number will be even or odd, and the first number will either go up or down from the previous draw. Sometimes it will be the same, like a 12 may repeat from one game to the next. Excuse me. But here you have the 4s. There are 4 in a row. This 4 actually went up from this 1. So these following 4s have to be going up on the same movement as the first one did. So this counts that this 4 went above this 1, and this 4 was on the same path and same trajectory, so these other 3 had to have the same movement as this one. Then you get down to 11-9, of course the 5 goes up again. I don't count repeats as repeats. It's just a waste of time and too much extra work that's just unnecessary. Now, out of just those 2 movements, there was 18,285 possible movements. That means that the number was even or odd, or the number had went up and down 18,285 times up until when this is updated. And this counts up every movement, up or down, even or odd. So the first number alone, being even or odd, or even and odd, was 1,869 of the 10,000 possible counter combinations, which that is these. 7393 will be a counter combination. 7293 will be a counter combination. 1,869 of the possible 10,000 combinations were all that were counted for just for the first number being even and odd. That doesn't mean that the first number was even or odd or even and odd. a total amount of that. That means that this 0516, the 0416, the 9416, that means that all the variations of 0000 to 9999, out of all those, that is all that happened. So if you count 5 positions, even or odd, and 5 positions up and down, that means that 18,285 combinations total have happened. But you can look right here at 9989 and 9900 for the first number through the 5th number being even or odd or going up or down has never happened. 9978 has never happened. 9967 has never happened. And you can keep going and see exactly which counter combinations have never happened. But this does not count one game directly to the next. It counts odd game and odd game, even game to even game. So this one will change. Well, it's changed already because this game is passed, but it will either have, if the next game, the number for this position is going to be odd, this one will change up to 2 because it happened one more time on an odd game. The 3 will stay the same because it was an odd number, was not even, so you will then have 2836. If the next number was even, this number would carry down and you have 1846. And looking at this as much as I have, I would about say that 1846 was probably the next occurrence, which will make the game the first number for game 4989 even. That's just going by how much I've looked at these things. The next game, 4990, will be an even game, so this value and this value will carry on to here and here. Sorry, here. And that means that this one will change if it's odd, and this one will count up one more time if it's even. And here is just, this sheet is just simplified all of the counters so I can just study it a whole lot easier. There's the 1000 and simplified, there's the 1000. So that is every movement that I track. There's 9 in total, odd and even, up and down, and then 7 more that I do track. Your totals. And this is not on the book that I uploaded because it's on an actual larger book and a larger scale now. So, but anyway, I hope that explains it and makes it a little easier for everybody to see exactly what these mean, how they can be used. Make it a little easier on you. All right, thank you.